The What It Takes Radio Company is proud to present Hey, the world needs to hear your story. So, how to be a world class podcaster. And today, no, I don't apologize because I want you to be really good and to know that you have to put on a good show. Greetings, this is Stan Houston once again, and we're episode 6, 7, something like that. And I don't apologize. No, I don't apologize. Well, okay, you think, what's that all about? Well, right now, I know that some of you are thinking, hey, Stan, I've gone through, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but you still haven't taught us how to do a podcast. That's right. I haven't taught you how to do a podcast. And I don't apologize for that. Remember, there are scads of classes out there that will start off right on bat day one, and they'll tell you how to get a microphone and how to make a recording and how to then take that and put it on a podcast platform and wait for good things to happen. And they usually won't. And after 2 or 3 attempts, nobody listens, nobody cares, and they quit. Happens all the time. They spent their $195, $295, maybe even more, and they took the podcast course and learned out how to do it, and nothing really is happening. So I don't apologize for leading you on that way. Here's what I said. You have to be a broadcaster. You have to have the mind. As someone would say, the mind, the smell, the scent, the curiosity of a broadcaster. It's not just something you do, it's a state of mind and it's how you live. And if you want to be good at this business, you're going to have to learn to think and act, even dress differently. I'm not wearing a tie today, I oftentimes do, but part of what I know is a powerful way of working is to always dress at least a notch above the people who are in your audience. I know you just want to be one of the guys, one of the gang, and I watch all those commercials in which they have people dressed like everybody else. They think that works. It doesn't. It does not. They think it does. And explanations will be it does. No. What really works is someone begins to see in you that there's something they would want to have or to be, and that you have some knowledge, wisdom, insight, and truth, that you have something above what they have. And I don't overdress, but I don't for sure underdress. I make sure that it's just a touch above, maybe even more than a touch above. I will never be rejected by thinking people because, oh, he dressed too well. Smart people don't think that way. Dumb people do. And if you're a dumb person, I can't help you. You have to be smart. And so, those are the things that I don't apologize for. And I pointed out to you in our last program, you got to get to know you. You got to know who you are. I've oftentimes said that becoming, as one guy actually said to me, Stan, in teaching me how to be a podcaster, you were better than any therapist I've ever had. You actually helped me know about me, but it wasn't some psychoanalysis. It was a way for me to actually do something I wanted to do, rather than just lay on some couch and tell stories about how bad things were. I got to know myself better. And now, hopefully, you'll get to know other people better. And that's why, again, you have to be thinking about the fact that you want to have an audience. You have to know who they are, what they're like, and how you can connect with them. And radio at its best is not somebody behind a microphone talking to all of you guys out there, all of you hundreds of thousands of listeners. It's one person having a conversation, a perhaps helpful and enlightening, and here's the big E word, entertaining conversation. All right, let's back off. Did you catch that? This is vital. There are a lot of good, well-produced podcasts out there. They really are. And I do know them from a friend of mine who actually is teaching people podcasting. He isn't teaching what I teach, but he has some people, and the podcasts that they produce have good production values. It's well recorded with a good microphone and a good recording, and the script is well written, and they produce it, and they put a little music in it, and they have a good, informative program. The only problem is, it really is kind of boring. Yeah. And that's the worst thing that can happen to a radio program, is that it'd be boring, because unlike a lecture or a seminar or a sermon, you can't just take your remote and click. No, you have to literally walk away. You have to get up and leave. But not with a podcast, not with a video, not with a radio program. You can do what everybody can do. You can click and switch. Big deal. You are trying to avoid the click and switch. And even though the program is well produced, informative, and in one case I was rather highly motivated, and I had to be highly motivated, I sat through and listened to it because there were some things there that I thought might be helpful. And the guest and the host were pretty well informed. However, in effect, they forgot one major rule. And that's what I'm going to emphasize for you today. As soon as you enter the media world, 99% of the people, well, maybe only 97, when they get in front of a video, when they get in front of a screen, when they listen to the radio, when they listen to any media-mediated presentation, they want to be entertained. They expect it. Who gets all those millions of virals, click-ons? Well, most of them are not good information. They're funny, crazy stuff, weird stuff, funny stuff, outrageous stuff, maybe even not so very nice stuff. But the point is, we are kind of conditioned that once we're watching, listening through the media, that there will be something about it to be entertaining. Something will make me smile. Something will make me laugh. Something will be enjoyable. Something will make me feel a little bit better. So that's my point today in a very simple lesson. Please go back and make sure you've taken time to listen to the 6 programs before this and know them well. Perhaps listen to each one a second time, a third time. I had a mentor who made me listen to his video program 7 times each. He said, Stan, if you do it 3 times, you'll probably know it really well. If you do it 6 or 7 times, you will know it well and not even know that you know it well. It will become a part of who you are. And that's the most important part. So, for our lesson for today, think about this. If you had what I would call an EQ for your program, all right? How well does it pass the entertainment quotient? What part of it, and how would you be able to describe what had the possibility of not only perhaps informing or educating, those are important, informing or educating, but also entertaining. Think about that. Now, if you're thinking about that and you understand that we are in effect primarily using this medium for entertainment. And so if your program is just going to be entertainment, good for you. But it better be good, because there are thousands of other people out there trying to entertain people. And you better have a pretty good show if you're in the entertainment business. But even if you're not, you have to remember there is something about your program, your podcast, that at least has a touch of entertainment. Remember, all business is show business. All work is performance. And you have to be on stage, on a platform, in front of a microphone, in front of a camera, and somebody is saying, it's your turn in your town and you're on stage. Perform well. Break a leg. Be on. Make them smile. Make them happy. Make them feel better. Make them think that they are the most important person in the world and that you actually care about them. Maybe more than care, you actually love the journey that they are on. You love what they're trying to do. You love what they're trying to become. That's entertaining when you know those are the people you're with and the people you're working with. So there we go. Shorter lesson for today, but it's vital. Remember, you are now not only going to be a broadcaster, you're also going to be an entertainer and a performer. And then you're ready to put them all together in front of the microphone and be a podcaster. And that's where we're going to go next. But it'll take us a while, as it did, for us to get in the right state of mind to be not just doing a podcast, but being a world-class podcaster. Come on back. We've got more to do, because you are on the radio and you have an audience to reach and you have a story to tell and wisdom, insight, and truth to share so that you can help change the world and have fun and make more money. All the best. Blessings to you. Till our next time together. It's always an adventure. Bye for now. And thank you for listening. For your kind attention, we're grateful. Please reach out to us with comments, criticisms, questions, or how can we help you? StanHouston@gmail.com, and please check out our YouTube channel, Reaching Your Audience, How to Be a World-Class Podcaster. And 520-664-7002. Please leave a message and we'll get back to you. Bye for now. This is brought to you by the What It Takes Radio Company.